with parallelogram properties. Most of it's going to be the same. As we get a little further through the page, it's a little bit different, but not much. Okay, the process is still the same. Okay, I think the only difference is on like the variables and stuff. Okay, so the properties of a parallelogram are much like the angles. Okay, so we know that if we have this angle, that this one is the same. Okay, and we know that if we have this angle, that this one is the same. And you could do the sames with the sides and add them up, and they should be 180, okay, for the angles. And the sides are the same. So if this is 9.8, what's the other side got to be? 9.8. Okay, so there's not much going on as far as that goes. They're easy peasy, like fill them in, and that's just the general properties for them. Okay. And if you look at 3, one side is 19. What is the opposite side?
19.
19. Okay. So that is the easy ones that we did yesterday, okay, at the beginning. The other ones say solve for x, okay, and these ones are different. They're the same as what we did yesterday. They're different from the top because one of them we know is 9, so what should the other side be? 9. But we also know that this one side, the one with the 9 on it, is equal to the other side. Okay, and the other side says 2x minus 11. And so we can set this up and say 2x minus 11 equals this side, which is 9. Okay, and how do we solve that?
Plus 11 both sides.
Plus 11 on both sides. We got 2x equals 9 plus 11 is 20.
And divide.
And then we divide.
X equals 10.
Good. X equals 10. Okay, so I don't want to say those are the harder ones, but those are the harder ones out of this and the ones above that we did yesterday. Okay? And there's a few of these on there. I don't know my sheet. Okay, so if you look at 7, I got one side is 23, the other side is 3x minus 4. So how do we set that up?
3x minus 4 equals 23.
3x minus 4 equals the other side, which is 23.
So plus 4 on both sides.
Plus 4 on both sides. So I got 3x equals 27.
Divide.
And what's our last step?
Divide.
Divide.
X equals 9.
Good. X equals 9. You guys are cruising today.
I'm sorry?
I remember 3 divided by 27 because I had to figure that out on the last.
Okay, so if you look at number 9, and we did one like this yesterday, but that's going to be the majority of the new stuff today, okay, is like number 9. What is the difference between 7 and 9?
7 and 9, they're both of them are x's.
Okay, yeah, so if we look at 9, I have one side is x plus 13, and another side is 3x minus 1. Whereas up here, one of our sides was a whole number, and the other side had variables. So now you have variables on both sides. Okay, but the process is still the same. Okay, so you gotta set them up the same. So one side is 3x minus 1 equals the other side, which is x plus 13.
So plus 1 on both sides of the 13.
So we got to move all our letters to the left and our numbers to the right. So what needs moved?
The plus 1.
The plus 1 and plus 1. Okay, and we're going to put that with the 13 because it's just a number. What else needs moved? The x's. So I'm going to say minus x on both sides. So on the left side, I have 3x minus 1x. 2x. And then I have an equals, and then I have a 13 plus 1. 14. And
X
so,
equals 7.
yep, so my equation looks like 2x equals 14.
Divide.
And divide.
X equals 7.
Yeah, x equals 7. Okay, so they're not much different. They're a scale tiny little baby bit harder.
Oh,
Take one more
Lord,
step.
that was a piece of cake. Wait,
And that's about it, okay?
Alright.
I said hard
Here, will you
shell.
do this now, please?
Great, I want cake. My mom's homemade
Will you
cheese.
turn it down?
Oh.
Sorry, you can sleep, but I just want you to turn it down.
Doesn't sound good.
Bro, you look like you was about to hit me for a minute. I was gonna hit you back. It's not like to wake people up. I don't like to get woke up, but. Okay, so 11, one side is 18, one side is 4x minus 6.
4x minus 6 equals 18.
4x minus 6 equals 18.
So plus 6 plus 5.
Plus 6 on both sides. So I got 4x equals 18 plus 6.
Permission to calculate that real quick.
24. Good.
X equals 4.
We got 4x equals 24. So divide.
X equals 6.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Sammy, shh, my camera's on. Honey. Okay, so these ones, the rest of them are gonna be, I don't want to say the harder version, but the double variable version. Okay, so I got one side that says, and these ones even go a step further. Okay, I got one side that says 10x, and the other side says 11x minus 1. Okay, so how do I set this up? 11x minus 1 equals 10x. Okay, now I need to move all my letters to the left and my numbers to the right.
So
Minus
minus 10x.
10x. And where does that get put under?
The 11x.
The 11x. What else needs moved? The negative 1. And so I say plus 1. And there's nothing to put it under on the other side, so we're just going to have to say plus 1 somewhere apart, because you can't put it with that 10x, and that's already crossed out, okay? 11x minus 1, or 11x minus 10x is 1x, equals, and I have a 1.
When we divide that,
Yep, so you're going to divide, and 1 divided by 1,
it's just 1.
x equals 1. However, what is the problem telling us to find? Find KL. And what is KL? 10x. Okay, so we're going to have to plug in the x into the KL part. And up here is the KL part. So you can say 10x, and everywhere there's an x, we're plugging in a 1. So what is KL?
10.
Yeah, it's 10. Okay, and just using your properties, if that side is 10, what is the other side got to be? 10. Okay, so it's really irrelevant. You don't need to find the other side, but if you're like, think maybe you found the wrong side, or maybe you had to find JM. JM is a lot harder to plug into. You could find this one and then just write 10 on the bottom one. It's the same thing, okay? Can I scroll? Okay, so we have a parallelogram, and one side is x plus 10, and the other side is 3x minus 8. So we're going to say 3x minus 8 equals x plus 10. Okay, we need to move all our letters to the left and our numbers to the right. Plus 8. Good. Minus x, minus x. Okay, so on the left side, I got 3x minus x, 2x, equals, and on the right side, I got 10 plus 8, 18. So I got 2x equals 18. We're going to divide by 2. Yep, and so x is going to equal 9. Okay, now we need to figure out what is it asking us to find. It wants us to find LM. Yeah, so LM is which one?
The top one.
The top one. It's the x plus 10. Okay? Now, I know most of these are easy, and if you don't even need to plug it in and you can, like, just totally see that it's going to be 19, feel free. Okay? But if you're not sure, then use it, plug it in. So we got x plus 10, and we know that our x is 9, and so you're going to get 19. If the top one is 19, what's the bottom one? 19. Trevor, what are you doing?
Because I don't know what section.
Okay.